Then we go back to Pelayo and Marta, and he says that they need to keep up appearances, and Marta tells him that she's had enough of him not letting her breathe, and Pelayo stops her and asks, "Where are you going?" Marta tells him to get some air. Fina becomes alarmed and says, "What are you doing here? Someone might see you." Marta tells her that there were many people offering condolences, and that she does not know whether or not she feels sorry for her brother's death and the pressure Pelayo put on her to be on guard. Fina tells her, "Well, here you are, my love, except here you don't have to decide anything." Marta tells her, "With you, I can be me," and Fina says, "Of course, my love." Marta sits on Fina's lap and says, "You are unique." And Fina says in return, "In the midst of so much chaos, it was the only moment in which someone could simply breathe and be true." Marta was suffocating with everything, but there with Fina, she was able to let her guard down. Then Marta goes to the store and opens up to Fina.
¿Cómo estás?
Feeling guilty for not inviting Jesus to the wedding and fearing that this may have influenced his death. Despite everything, she admits that she loved her brother, but she can't deal with his tragic end. Fina comforts her with affection, saying that her love for Jesus is obvious and that she shouldn't blame herself. The two hug, showing that, in the midst of chaos, Fina is the only place where Marta can be herself.
Les has confirmado sin consultarme antes.
Marta, lo siento. Perdóname. Pero necesito que me ayudes con esto.
Marta and Fina had arranged to have dinner and spend the night together, but Marta cancels at the last minute because Pelayo has arranged to have dinner with the governor, without telling her beforehand. Fina is clearly disappointed, and says that this moment with Marta was very important to her. Marta tries to justify it, promises to make it up to her, but Fina doesn't believe her anymore. She says that it seems that now everything revolves around Pelayo's priorities. Marta insists that Fina is her priority, but Fina replies, "I've already noticed. We feel that the two love each other, but the world around them keeps getting in the way."
Piensa también la manera de convencerme. Fina.
Marta and Fina walk together quietly. Fina says she wishes she could give Marta a big hug. Marta responds that she would give anything for that hug, and just wants to make Fina happy. Marta brings up the future, asking what would happen if one of them wasn't around anymore. Fina gets worried and asks if Marta is hiding something or if she's sick. Marta reassures her she's fine, but explains she wants to make sure Fina is protected. She then reveals she wants to include Fina in her will. Fina is shocked and tells Marta it's not necessary. All she wants is her. But Marta insists, says she already told Pelayo, and that her decision is final. Marta finishes by looking her in the eyes and saying, "You are my woman." In chapter 298, Marta and Fina face new tensions due to the presence of a new undercover investigator. Marta tries to protect Fina, keeping her distance from the man and showing distrust, which Fina soon notices. When Marta surprises her at the store, the two have an intimate moment and plan to spend the afternoon together at the mafinka, seeking to escape the pressure and have some time alone. Marta and Fina have an intimate moment at the mafinka. But everything goes wrong when Fina discovers that the new employee is the detective who photographed them in the past. Marta reveals that it was Andres who hired him to investigate Pedro. Fina fears that their secret is at risk and feels betrayed. Even though Marta assures her that she has already asked her father to keep him away, Fina is hurt and leaves, frustrated. The encounter that began with affection ends in tension and insecurity. Marta and Fina have another intense argument. Fina is exhausted and wants the detective removed, distrusting him and the influence of family interests on everything. Marta tries to defend the situation, but Fina feels ignored and walks away hurt. Later, we see Fina sitting in front of the house, waiting by chance to see Marta come out. When she appears, Fina lights up. Marta invites her for a walk along the riverbank, and Fina happily accepts. The two exchange light and affectionate teasing. The atmosphere is one of intimacy and love. The scene ends with a light kiss, an exchange of glances and plans for the future. During the walk, Fina reveals that she wants to buy her own house with the money that Isidro left. Marta asks about the mafinca, and Fina says that this is Marta's house. Marta tenderly answers, "It will always be the house of the two." Later, Fina talks to Doña Clara and opens up. She and Marta live with great caution, always hiding. She says it's love that keeps her going, and Doña Clara, moved, wishes them all the happiness in the world, but gently reminds her to keep being careful.
No se preocupe. Estamos acostumbradas a vivir en secreto, de pequeños momentos. Pueden parecer pocos, pero para nosotras son toda una vida.
Marta appears in Fina's room, saying that she came to visit and that she missed her. The two talk about Pelayo's political future, now confirmed as governor, and the impact this will have on their relationship. Marta confesses that she doesn't want this life of a decorative wife. Fina understands, but is realistic. This is the pact they made to protect their relationship. Fina assures Marta that she will be by her son, no matter what.
Y tienen un concepto mucho más amplio de la libertad.
Quizá algún día nos pongamos a la altura.
A este país le faltan muchos años para eso. Es una sociedad demasiado asustada.
¿Imaginas que tú y yo pudiéramos pasear juntas por un parque, cogernos de la mano o pudiéramos besarnos en cualquier momento? Yo también sueño, ¿sabes? Serías la novia más bonita del mundo. Tú más.
In another scene, Fina hears Kobiaga talk about freedom in Paris and dreams of a future where she and Marta can love without fear. In an intimate scene in the warehouse, Fina imagines the two of them walking hand in hand, kissing in public, and even getting married. Marta, touched, admits that she also dreams the same thing, but recognizes that this future is still far away.
La tentación será porque me muero de ganas de besar esos bonitos labios. No. Aquí no podemos ir.
Yo me estaba preguntando más bien qué vamos a hacer, Marta.
No sé qué más podemos hacer, más allá de no darle credibilidad.
Meanwhile, Pelayo proposes to Marta that they have a child, due to political pressure.
Pelayo, ¿te estás planteando tener hijos para reforzar tu posición política? No sé ni por dónde empezar a contestarte.